9 a.m. and I hereby call this meeting to order. A reminder to please silence your phones, and if you have to take a call, kindly step outside so we can maintain a respectful atmosphere. Madam Clerk, please call the roll.
Councilwoman Nicole Reynoso.
Present.
Councilwoman Maureen Porras is not here. Councilman Rafael Pinedo.
Present.
Vice Mayor Digna Cabral.
Present.
Mayor Christy Fraga.
Present.
Mayor, you have quorum.
All right, please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance led by Councilman Pinedo. Okay, and today we have our invocation led by our pastor from Metro Life Church, Steve Alessi. Welcome.
Thank you so very much, and always want to thank our leadership for including God in these meetings and for our city as it's done all these years. So let's pray together. Lord, you're good to us, and we want to thank you for every good and perfect gift that we know comes from above. My prayer for this council and for every person under the sound of my voice today is that they would understand the words of the great psalmist who declared, "The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want." Those last three words show a man who has worked hard and has achieved his desires. So my prayer for this council is, as they end this year, they will sense a peace knowing that everything they set out to achieve, they have done. So now they can close out this year sensing your direction as well as your pleasure for their life. Bless them, bless each and every person as they enjoy the holidays that are before them, and be with us during these proceedings today. In thy name we pray. Amen.
Amen.
Thank you.
Thank you, Pastor. Okay, agenda order of business, Madam City Manager.
Good morning, Mayor. We don't have anything.
Okay, Mr. City Attorney.
Good morning, Madam Manager. Mayor, nothing.
All right. Councilman Pinedo.
Nothing, Mayor.
All right. Vice Mayor Cabral. No. All right. Councilwoman Reynoso.
Nothing, Mayor. Thank you.
And Madam City Clerk.
I got nothing.
All right, perfect. Okay, I also have nothing, so we'll go ahead and move into our public comments portion of this meeting. We'll now open the floor for public comments. Each speaker will have 3 minutes to address any item on today's agenda or anything germane to this council. Please begin by stating your name and address for the record and ensure you are registered with the city clerk. We will first hear from any pre-registered speakers, followed by any walk-in speakers. Once all have spoken, I will end with any final speakers before closing the public comments. As a reminder, in accordance with the city's code of conduct, we ask that all remarks remain respectful, courteous, and in an orderly manner. Personal attacks, offensive language, and disruptive behavior will not be permitted. Let's work together to keep this forum productive and constructive for all. Today, I only have one pre-registered speaker, which is Mr. Richard Gladstad.
Good morning, happy holidays.
Happy
Richard
holidays.
Gluckstad, 4768 Northwest 114th Avenue. There's an old Arab saying that said, when the camel is down, all the knives come out. So what's happening now is finally people are waking up to the fact that they have to dump Trump and bust up this MAGA right-wing fascist regime. It's no good for the country. It's no good for the world. It's really messing things up. I'd like to congratulate Eileen Higgins for her victory over the corrupt fascist Cuban dictatorship that's been running the city of Miami for so many years. I think you should call her and wish her well. It's a new day in Miami. It's a new day in the United States. Thank God for that. I'm going to talk to you about 5 ways to catch a liar, because in politics, there's a lot of liars, because 3 of the biggest groups of psychopaths who are excellent liars are politicians, lawyers, CEOs, for example, people in the police work, surgeons. Those are the groups that have the highest rate of psychopathy, and they're known for being the biggest liars. The first thing to catch a liar is, why would I lie to you? They always say that. They always ask you a question, why would I lie to you? Number 2, who told you that? That's another way to catch a liar. Number 3, don't you trust me? They always say that after they lie to you. Are you really going to make a big deal out of this? That's another thing liars always ask. Liars, if you ask something to a liar, he'll always answer a question with a question. That's how you know they're real liars. And number 5, what are you exactly accusing me of? They always put you on the defensive. They could be lying right to your face and they'll still say, what are you accusing me of? So what I'd like you to do in 2026, make a New Year's resolution. New Year's resolutions are hard to keep. Like, I'd like to lose, seriously, at least 10 pounds. It's important for my health, but it's so hard. But if you try, I'm trying. But if you try to keep a resolution, you may be able to do it. Most people give up their resolutions in the beginning of the year. They just say, forget about it. But my wish to you, as politicians and leaders of the communities, make a resolution not to lie again in 2026. Stop lying. Everything comes out in the wash. The truth cannot be hidden. Eventually, everything comes out and all your lies will be unraveled. Let the people know you're honest, you're forthright, and you're not going to lie anymore. People aren't stupid. Abraham Lincoln, the founder of the Republican Party, said, you can't fool all the people all the time. Remember that. So stop lying. Make a resolution never to lie again, no matter how difficult it may seem. You don't have to lie anymore. Be honest. Uphold the 10 Commandments. Thou shalt not provide false witness. That's lying.
Thank you, Mr. Gluckstadt.
You're welcome.
Merry Christmas. Thank you. Okay. Any other speakers at this time? Please approach the podium. This would be your reasonable opportunity. Being no more public speakers, public comments is now closed, and we will need a motion on the consent agenda. Madam Clerk, would you please reiterate the consent agenda?
It's all the items on section 6.
Thank you.
Motion.
Motion to approve by Councilwoman Reynoso.
Second.
Second by Councilman Pinedo. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Let the record reflect the consent agenda has passed unanimously. All right, we will now need a motion on the minutes.
Motion.
Motion to approve by Councilwoman Reynoso, second by Councilman Pinedo. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Let the record reflect that the minutes have passed unanimously. All right. We will now go into our presentations.
Item 8A, Keep Doral Beautiful Business Award.
Mr. Del Toro, hello.
Good morning, Honorable Mayor, Vice Mayor, members of the council, Madam Manager, Mr. Deputy Manager, Mr. City Attorney, Madam Clerk. Danny Del Toro, Interim Code Compliance Director. This month, we are pleased to recognize Bill Seidel's Mitsubishi for their outstanding commitment to keeping Doral beautiful. The property for which they are being recognized is located at 10688 Northwest 12th Street. Bill Seidel's Mitsubishi has been in the city of Doral for 4 years. The property is approximately 168,000 total square feet, and the business has 40 employees. Bill Seidel's Mitsubishi provides the city of Doral and the surrounding communities with a one-of-a-kind car buying experience, exceptional customer service, and a diverse inventory of Mitsubishi's latest top models. Since acquiring the property, the dealership has made significant improvements to the site, including painting of the exterior of the building, interior and exterior building enhancements, and a complete landscape redesign. It is with great pleasure that we name Bill Seidel's Mitsubishi for the Keep Doral Beautiful Business Award for their continued efforts to keeping Doral beautiful. Madam Mayor and Council, here to accept the award on behalf of the property's Executive Manager, Douglas Lebowitz.
All right. Welcome. Thank you. Would you like to say a few words?
Oh, well, thank you. First of all, thank you for having us.
You don't mind just wait up to the
Oh, sure,
microphone
of
there
course,
so
of
that
course.
anyone
Yeah.
watching us online can hear you.
Thank you so much. Yeah, thank you for having us. Bill Seidel Auto Group has been a mainstay in South Florida for many, many, many years, going back several generations. So very proud to be here, and we love the city of Doral, of course, and the support that we get, especially from Doral Police and Council, the whole team, and the mayor. Thank you very much. But in general, you know, things are tough right now in the economy and in business, and groups like us, we're hanging in there. We're doing the best we can, and just keep in mind how important your local businesses are. So with that said, thank you so much for the award. It is a really beautiful property. It's the southwest corner of Doral. So it's kind of like the gateway to Doral for many people that travel through South Florida. We're happy and proud to be there. And if anybody needs any assistance with the automotive vehicles or anything, you come see us and we'll take care of you.
Thank you for all the support you guys have always had for the city and for our police. I know that you all support very much, so thank you. And we'd love to take a picture with you if you wouldn't mind
Absolutely
coming up
love
here.
to. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Just gonna wait for him to get the photo. No, you're good.
Don't worry.
Go ahead.
This is your home.
Okay, and now here.
One more. Thank you.
So nice to see you too. That would be awesome. Yeah, I'll stay. Yeah, thank you. Very nice seeing you. Thank you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Okay, let's continue.
Discussion items, item 9A, a resolution of the mayor and the city council of the city of Doral, Florida, approving a special event permit and use of the city logo requested by Eduardo Orozco on behalf of the Leon Sport Group to host the Gran Fondo Giro d'Italia, departing from Doral City Place, located at 8300 Northwest 36th Street on a 95-mile bike ride trajectory, taking place on Saturday, February 7, 2026, and Sunday, February 8, 2026, from 7 a.m. to 2 p.m., providing for implementation, incorporation of recitals, and an effective date.
All right.
Good morning,
Madam City
Mayor.
Manager? Yeah.
Yes, we have Assistant Director of Planning and Zoning, Guillermo de Nacimiento. He's going to be presenting the item. Thank you.
Thank you.
Good morning, Madam Mayor, Vice Mayor, council members, city attorney, city manager, assistant city manager, city clerk. This event is the Gran Fondo d'Italia, Gran Fondo Giro d'Italia Race 2025. The applicant, Eduardo Orozco, on behalf of Leon Sports, is requesting a special event permit and use of the city logo to take place at City Place, February 7th and 8th, from 7 a.m. to 2 p.m. The applicant's expecting 1,000 attendees. Setup will begin at 7 a.m. on the 7th, tear down by 4 p.m. on the 8th. The race starts and finishes at City Place. Parking for all attendees will be provided on site. The race course is 95 miles across various municipalities in the county, from Doral to Homestead. And the Planning and Zoning Department is requesting approval of this special event.
I just want to confirm that there's no street closures, like permanent street closures for this event?
There isn't permanent street closures, there'll be temporary, and then
Right,
as
and
they
then
move
open,
along.
and then, okay. All right, I have no further questions. I need a motion to approve, or if there's any questions for the
Motion.
department. Motion to approve by Councilwoman Reynoso.
Second.
Second by Vice Mayor Cabral. Any other questions, comments? Yes, Councilman Pinedo?
Thank you, Mayor. First of all, I would like to actually say thank you, Eduardo, for being involved in this one as well. I think it's a great initiative, and I have had the chance to meet with you and the organizers of the event. And part of the conversation I know has been also, since it's happening here in our city, to make an announcement that this is coming to our city, which I think is great. It's the first time that we host something like this. So I know you're not gonna make it, but I'm gonna make it on your behalf. There is a request that for them to be able to make the announcement from a public space in the city of Doral, meaning in a park or city hall.
Like a
but
press
it's up to the
conference?
council. No press conference, but to host their the organizers and the sponsors, and also they're going to buy the media, obviously, for people to get involved and be aware that it's happening in our city.
Okay.
So I know it's up to the council and the city manager, but it's my understanding that it is something that it will be for an hour, no more than an hour and a half, 1 hour.
Eduardo, ¿quieres?
Yeah,
You
just
want to
in
come
case.
up real quick? I have no issue with it. We just needed to coordinate with parks to see. My only question is, wouldn't you want to do it from City Place since that's where you're taking off from?
Sorry?
No, you wouldn't want to do it from City Place since that's where you're taking off from? Like do something
Yeah,
official there?
maybe, yes. First of all, good morning, everyone. Good morning, City of Doral. Thank you for this opportunity again. Yes, we would like to make the announcement, like launch the event in a
Right.
public space of Doral. Maybe it could be in a park, it could be next week, or
You wouldn't want to do it at City Place since that's where you're taking off from?
could be at City Place.
Okay, because I can help you. We can work with that. We can
Okay.
and we can be there and do it like
Yeah.
with the city.
Wonderful.
But and we can what we can do is we can put the flyer up on our social media, which we don't normally do.
Yeah.
But since you're asking for use of the logo, we can advertise it on the page on our page.
Wonderful.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna work with Marion and we'll work with City Place. I'm sure they will have no problem.
Yeah.
We've talked to them a lot, and we'll do it from there. And we can all be present, or you can invite whoever you'd like. And what we'll do is we will publish it on our social media.
Perfect. Fantastic.
Okay, good.
Yeah, yeah,
Is that
good.
okay, Councilman?
Sure.
Yes. Okay.
Thank you.
We'll work with Marion and with City Place. Okay.
Wonderful.
Thank you.
Thank you very
Eduardo.
much. Thank
No
you
problem.
always
Merry Christmas.
for place your trust and confidence in all our events.
You
Thank
do a
very
great
much.
job. So absolutely, just keep following the rules and doing a great job, and we're always going to support you.
Fantastic. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Dora.
Okay.
Thank you, Mayor.
Madam Clerk, please call roll.
Motion to approve made by Councilman Reynoso, seconded by Vice Mayor Cabral. Councilman Reynoso?
Yes.
Vice Mayor Cabral?
Yes.
Councilman Pinedo?
Yes.
Mayor Farr?
Yes.
Motion passes.
All right. Thank you. We'll move on to the next item.
Next item, item 9B, a resolution of the mayor and the city council of the city of Doral, Florida pursuant to section 2-321 of the city's code of ordinances, waiving the competitive bid process and authorizing the city manager to execute an agreement with Amelia Technologies USA for the Parks and Recreation Department registration software system for a period of 3 years with 2 one-year renewals for a total of 5 years in an amount not to exceed budgeted funds annually, providing for implementation, incorporation, recitals, and an effective date.
So, good morning, Mayor and Council. Mayor, this item is to institute a software. I wanted the Parks Director, who's here, Michael Festa, to give us a presentation. Michael's been working since he arrived, and since before, when I started, we have been looking at several softwares to be able to automate more of what we did, particularly because the mayor and council wanted to automate things like being able to reserve the pavilions online and just bring us up to the 21st century in that sense. So Michael's going to give us a brief presentation to talk about Amelia.
Good morning, Honorable Mayor, Honorable Vice Mayor, council members, Madam Manager, Mr. Attorney, Madam Clerk, Mr. Deputy City Manager. So Parks and Recreation software, it doesn't seem like it's the fun part of Parks and Recreation, but it's one of the most important things that we do on the back end to make sure that when residents come in through the doors of our parks, they're going to enjoy our programs and our services. So a little bit of background, next slide. So our current software, which is RegTrack, and we do probably 80% of our transactions on RegTrack, is from 2018. I will say at the time that we purchased it, it was the best that we could purchase at that time. But what has happened in that time is this industry has gotten bigger, giving us more options. But at the same time, we as a department and as a city, our services have changed dramatically, right? We opened up a gym, which currently has 2,000 members. We opened up a cultural center. We opened up an aquatic center that sees thousands of people every month. So while it worked and it served our needs for the past, for the future, it no longer meets our needs. So our goal is to identify a software that'll do what we do and continue to offer the services that we do on top of some of the items like the manager mentioned to expand the way that we interface with the public. So RegTrack, sorry, go back. On top of that, we currently operate off of two softwares. So we have RegTrack that does our main parks and recreation operations, and then we have MindBody, which does the gym memberships at Doral Central Park. As you can imagine, that's very cumbersome. So we want to go in the area of going into one software so you have a single sign-on for all your parks and recreation needs. So just to compare the staff experience with the customer experience, it's a lot of overlap, right? It's a lot of tedious processes. It's a lot of manual processes that we still do. We still write in a reservation in pencil and then in pen on a piece of paper when it's confirmed. That can be very, it's when you're dealing with 20 to 40 party rentals a weekend, it opens up the opportunity for mistakes to happen, for things to fall through the cracks, and that's not what we want. Right? So on the front end, it's the same manual processes the residents have to do. People still have to come into the park in person to pay. It's not feasible online. Accessibility on the website is not the greatest, right? You can't increase the sizes of the fonts. You can't translate the fonts. We don't have an app. It's not very mobile friendly. So it pushes people to go towards the desktop in a world where most people do their financial transactions on their phone or on an iPad, right? So we want to go away from that, and we want to go towards that one system that allows us to do that. So some of the key features that we were looking at in a software, and our four main business operations are your program registrations, your gym and pool memberships, your online facility reservations, so that's pavilions and tennis courts and pickleball courts, and then your point of sale at the water park. Most softwares will do 3 of these. For one to do all 4, meaning the gym membership component of it, the way that we're doing it with MindBody, very difficult to find. Most parks and recreation departments do not operate a full gym like we do, or a full aquatic center like we do. So it really narrowed the vendors that we were looking at because we wanted to have that all on one system. And then we had a preference for a mobile application. Some of the options have mobile friendly, but it's very cumbersome, and an app is always the easiest way to complete a transaction especially on your phone. And we wanted the capability to directly reach the people registered for programs, but the ability to also upsell, right? Because we're running a gym now. We have to treat it like a business. We have to work off of leads. We need to track activity. We need to send that little reminder every week if they're not at the gym, hey, why don't you come in? And most softwares don't do that. They're just transactional. This is our ability to push, but at the same time, outreach in the sense of communication throughout the program, but at the end of the program, digitally receive surveys and use that information to generate changes in programs and use that feedback in a way that helps the department function and improve services. We looked at 8 options. Amelia is our recommendation. We looked at Civic Rec, which is a big player in the Parks and Rec software right now, but it doesn't meet that need of a gym, right? It doesn't have a mobile app. It's mobile friendly, but it doesn't have an app. We looked at Explore, very similar to Amelia, but some of the features are not as built out as Amelia. So that was a consideration there. And then we looked at other common softwares that you have in other cities, like Fusion, Daxco, RecDesk, Community Pass, Kaizen. I will say there is no perfect Parks and Recreation software. Amelia is the best of the options out there. There may be some tweaking of our operations that needs to take place, but we're ready for that. Because as the manager said, we need to automate a lot of our a lot of our things. I want to get away from having Excel logs and manual processes. I want to be able to put all our functions, including, the 64 programs that we run in-house and the 49 contracted vendors that we have that work on our programming, to track their performance on the software. And we feel that Amelia is best prepared to do that. And why? We think their design is very responsive. It's a very streamlined user experience for both the user and staff to complete transactions. That's one of the big complaints that we get about the current software, especially with the Silver Club, is when they do go to register at the park, and that's a population that primarily registers at the park, it can be very tedious because it's a lot of clicking for staff, right? But we also want to push them now with the app, and a lot of them have Uber now, and a lot of them pay their bills online to be able to push that, to limit their interaction at the park and the ease of comfort of doing it from their home or with a family member. We want to be able to automate, especially reporting. Amelia has great support. They're based in North America. They're based in the Eastern time zone, which is important for us. And we wanted to go with a software that a city of our similar size, similar products, and Amelia has been implemented. Grapevine, Texas, who is the NRPA Gold Medal Award winner for our category. We went to them. They were very happy with the software, and they have same functions we do. They have their programs, their rentals, but they also run a gym. That's very important for us. And very innovation focused. Just the fact that they have an app, and we have the ability through them or through their vendors to, in the future, add on to the app to develop our own white label app, which will be a City of Doral branded application for Parks and Rec. That's a game changer. That's something that many cities do not offer. And we feel that it's perfect for our market, for Doral, for our residents, because they have accustomed to great services, great programs, great experiences at the park. And that should translate to our online presence. So just summarize our benefits for both the community and for the city staff: easier registration, the mobile app, the insights, inclusive access, operational efficiency, higher reliability, quicker response, and then most importantly, a single sign-on for all our programs that we run in-house and the memberships at the gym and the pool. So when you come into the gym, this is something that you'll be able to use on your phone, scan, and this software will tie with the gates. It's not going to be somebody pressing the button anymore. It'll be an automatic thing. And we'll be able to implement this at Central Park, at the pool, and at Legacy Park, which has a membership style. It'll also, going to online registration, we'll be able to embed it onto the website. So right now you have to open 2 tabs on your screen, go through the catalog of programs, and then go through the software. This will be integrated into the website, so you'll have all the information there, all our collateral, all our marketing, and you'll be able to register from the website. And then for our memberships, which again, this is a new area for us, greatly expanded. We currently have 2,000 members at Doral Central Park, and that's growing about 20 to 30 people per week. We expect that that's going to have a significant jump now in the new year with everybody's New Year's resolutions. So, we'll be able to run discounts, run promos, which a lot of that we do manually now, right? And then offer new products. One of the biggest comments we've gotten from our member surveys is, we love the $40 a month, but can we offer a product that includes all of the fitness classes? Our current software would not allow us to do that. So with that software, we'll be able to propose another product, another membership that has all of the classes included, and then it's just, you open up your phone, you sign into the classes you want to attend, and it'll be seamless for them. It could be a 5-minute before the class type reservation versus having to go into the software and do all that. We're really excited about it. We're really excited about some of the other membership benefits that we're going to be rolling out now in January as part of your membership at Doral Central Park. So it's not just a fitness gym, but we want the park to be a part of your everyday life. And that includes from your youngest to your most senior. So this is a 5-year breakdown of what the software would entail. We are currently paying between MindBody and RecTrack $37,000 a year. So we are getting a discount in the first couple years of this software to be able to, because the rollout will take some time, and that's something that has been extended by Amelia. Their typical annual rate, which is that first column on the left, is $39,000. So we're slowly building up to that. And then there's other functions and things that we would like on the back end, one of them being the app, one of them being the ability to distinguish between a resident and a non-resident automatically. The smart to text, so we'll be able to text the residents when they're registered in our program. Hey, practice is canceled today. The fields it's raining. We'll be able to have that capability with it. And then the smart rec analytic modules on the back end. So we'll have live data presentation on our desktops and at the parks so people can measure the programs and see it in a live basis. Right now, when we do most surveys, it's either a SurveyMonkey link or it's a paper survey. And most of the time that doesn't really get compiled into a way that we can use it for our changing our feedback on the programs. So this is the 5-year cost. There is a $12,000 implementation cost, and that will take place just in year 1 of the program. Timeline. So we had a very long conversation with Amelia about what's a realistic timeline to implement this software. I've seen this go in some places from 6 months to 2.5 years. It just depends on what commitment you have, both from staff and from the developer. Their implementation, realistically, they told us 8 months. But if we dedicate a team to it on our side, which we will, because it is a need, and we are having issues now with RecTrack, you can cut that down to maybe 6 months. But that's us running and pushing, which we have to. So we're looking at the first 2 months is an analysis of all our business operations and our contracting with the vendor. 2 months after that, 2-month period, is configuring the software to meet those needs that we have. Then launch readiness, so that's when we'll start beta testing, probably in-house and including members of the public in it. And we haven't figured out how we want to do that yet, but just some of the key stakeholders that use our different amenities, to give them that login to say, hey, play with it. And we want you to break it. We want you to fix it to find the loopholes before we go live. So there is going to be a time that we have to re-register everybody in the city onto this software. We do not want to migrate data from one software to the other because it's a lot of old data, in some cases, bad data. So we want people to have that first interaction with the software being creating their accounts. Instead of just logging in with their old password and their old login, is going through that process. And then there's going to be that community outreach portion of actually showing people how to use it, right? So it's the Silver Club, it's the gym members, it's setting up that time to go in and say, this is how it works, and then, give us your feedback to see how we can fix it. So we are targeting a summer 2026, early fall implementation, so where it's out and it's live and we're off the 2 additional softwares. So that's a realistic. It could be pushed, it could be shortened, and that's something that we're going to work on trying to do. But it's going to depend on us and the contractor and the departments, the IT and finance, to work together to really shorten that timeline. So we think it's a great investment for the department and for the city, because it's really going to take, we already have world-class services, but I think we need that world-class software to support those services that we have. Any questions?
So, Mayor, just as a ending to what Michael is saying, so I really want to commend the Parks team. I want to commend Michael, Aaron, Ken, and their entire team for going after this. It was, again, an early conversation I had when I came in with Aaron and Ken, and then when Michael came on board, and we're finally here, and I'm looking forward to the implementation. So, again, if you have any questions.
Yeah, I think that this is extremely exciting and needed for some time now. There is a lot of antiquated systems that I think we can improve on, so that, just to rent a gazebo, you're not having to go to the park and give a deposit, and kind of just very old traditional ways of doing it. I think there's a much better solution. This is clearly the one that you've found. I have just a couple of questions that I think they're things that I've heard in the community, and I know we've discussed. And I'm hoping the system will eventually be able to do these things. One of the things that I think we got a lot of concerns about this as we opened up the aquatics facility this year, and we've talked about, is like a pre-registration pre-ticket purchase to come into the aquatic side, so that people don't have to wait in the extreme heat for a very long period of time with little kids to get checked in, buy their tickets, go in, and then sometimes we're at capacity. They've been waiting in line all this time. So I think we had talked about at some point maybe opening up a certain amount of pre-registered, like you can reserve your spot earlier. So let's say you know you want to go this weekend with your family. We open up maybe 50% of the capacity available on our app or on our website. Is that something that will be able to be done eventually with this app? Because I think that would be very beneficial.
Yeah, we'll be able to do pre-sales, and that's a conversation that we've been having in-house as to how we want to roll that out. I think the first way that you'll see it rolled out probably now for the water park season come March is we want to make this one of the member benefits. One of the perks of being a member at Doral Central Park is that you can pre-buy your tickets to the water park. We really want to be careful with it because if let's say we do 75% of capacity or 50% of capacity, you're going to have some days like on a Saturday and Sunday where you're going to sell out possibly in 20 minutes, right? And that's something that we'll roll out. I would like to get to a point where maybe, 10, 20, 25% of our capacity is pre-sale, not just to members, but just to the community as a whole. But we want to really ease into that. We'll probably start now in spring break when the water park opens up to tweak it to go into the summer and really, really launch it.
Yeah.
And I think during the week shouldn't be a difficult thing to say, hey, we can pre-sale. It's that Saturday and Sunday that we have the line that people start lining up at 9 a.m. that we want to be careful with. But it does have the functionality to do that. And we could do parking, prepaid parking. We could do prepaid water park tickets for any program. We could do prepaid entry.
I just think that people would appreciate more if we say we're sold out for Saturday. Positions may open up at noon, let's say, if people don't come check in. Than people coming and having to wait hours in line to get into the water park, or they wait in line and then they don't have an opportunity to get in because we're at capacity. So just something I really want to work on before we open again this season.
Yeah, and maybe that entails like a
Have to make it
timed
better.
entry, like what Disney did during
Right.
COVID is you pre-bait, but you need to be in the park by
Exactly. If not, you lose your
10:30 or
spot.
11 o'clock, or you're gonna lose your spot.
Correct.
So those are things that we have to work through and establish the processes on our end to be able to do that.
Right.
But it's something that I would like to do because it is one of the pinch points that we have with the services right now is the line at the water park on Saturdays and Sundays. It got better towards the end of the summer because staff got into the rhythm of it. I think the current software was a detriment to that because they did have to check addresses manually on a website and all that. And this will help. But yes, we will definitely do some program where you can prepay to get into the water park because I think it's the 21st century. We should be able to offer something to that.
It would be great if on their app they have their ticket for the day. They come, they swipe, the waiver and everything is done, and they go right in. And it's also a big saver for staff,
Yes.
right? Because you don't have 3 people there just trying to register people to get into
Yes.
the park. So that's one thing. The other thing is we talked for a while about like class registrations. So right now, I think the way we're doing it, and this was a big discussion when we opened up the recreational facility and the gym, was do we include classes in the monthly membership? Knowing that that is a sales point, we also didn't, I think there was a discussion that we didn't want people to register for class and not show up. Because now you have a class of 25 people or 30 people, the class is showing as full, and you only have 3 people that showed up because there was no cost associated with it. We know a lot of times when things are completely free, people sign up and then they don't show up. So ideally with a software like this, I would hope that it also could have like maybe a scan code inside each classroom. You sign up, you scan when you come in. It's almost like taking your attendance if you signed up. And if you've signed up for a certain amount of classes and you don't show up, you don't scan your membership card, then there's a penalty, right? Because now you're filling up a class that you're not showing up for.
Yeah, so how it works now is we have a walk-in fee and then we have a member fee for each class. So it's $5 to sign up for a class on top of your membership. But what we've seen in our surveys is people are asking us, we want a product that encompasses the cost of the classes, so I'm not having to pay $5 every class.
Right.
So that's a product we're looking to roll out with this software. And yes, that would be one of the features that we would like to have into that software. Whereas if you don't show up, maybe first time is okay, second time is okay, the third time you may get a chargeback
Right.
for taking up a spot, because we do see it in our programs now, right? The bingos are free, the seminars are free, some of the events are free. You'll have 300 people that want to come to an event, and then you have 100 people show up.
Right.
And we plan for 300, and we plan for more when it comes to an event and a program, but it would really allow us to dial in on the amount of people, because it reduces our cost and it allows us to staff appropriately for events.
Awesome. And I'm assuming also that all the programming, when you'll be able to register for the programming on the app as well too and pay for it there and
Yes.
all of that. You don't have to go to the park anymore or call.
It'll
and do it.
all be on the app. The only people that will not be on the app are our contracted vendors, because they typically use their own softwares because they run their leagues. I would like to get to a point, and that's a conversation we're gonna have. We've never really had with IT and finance to get most of our providers on a software, but it's gonna take establishing a lot of processes that we haven't had in the past. Because again, I would prefer single sign-on. Is you're registering for Doral Soccer Club or Doral Little League, and you want to register for a membership at the gym, it should be one app.
Right.
But right now, it's all fragmented. Our own operations are fragmented into 2 applications. Ideally, all our internal stuff is online, and then kind of like the pie in the sky, let's look at it to see if it's feasible, is to put more of our contracted providers
App too.
on the app as well.
Okay. And then obviously this will be rolled out in all the parks. So even Legacy, that you have to pay a fee to be able to use the track and stuff, it'll be the same system, a scanned,
Yes,
all parks
all parks.
around. Perfect. I think it's great. I'm really looking forward to it. I hope it's less than 6 months. I know that's ambitious, but I'm looking forward to it being ready and being utilized as of next year in the summer. I think people will be very happy, and as a smart city, this is something that I think is
Much needed, yes.
very much needed. So thank you. Any other questions?
Motion to approve.
Motion to approve by Councilman Pinedo,
Second.
second by Councilwoman Reynoso. If there's no further questions, Madam Clerk, please call the roll. Good job, guys. Awesome.
Thank you.
Motion to approve made by Councilman Pinedo, seconded by Councilwoman Reynoso. Councilman Pinedo?
Yes.
Councilwoman Reynoso?
Yes.
Vice Mayor Cabral?
Yes.
Mayor Fraga?
Yes.
Motion passes.
All right. Next item, Madam Clerk.
Item 9C, discussion, request for support in exploring adults on the spectrum job opportunity programs.
Councilman Pinedo, your item.
Thank you, Mayor. Well, the reason why I'm bringing this forward is, number one, because we have been very proactive when it comes to our special needs community in the city of Doral, especially in the last year. Something that I take the chance to thank the mayor and the administration as well, because we have done a lot of good things for these families, especially in the last year when it comes to services and programs. So the idea is, and what I'm looking for is the support from our city manager and my colleagues to explore establishing job opportunity programs for adults on the autism spectrum within our city. This initiative certainly reflects our commitment to fostering inclusivity, expanding workforce pathways, and supporting residents with diverse abilities. I respectfully request that our city manager, in collaboration with the city attorney, review comparable programs currently implemented in other Florida municipalities and communities across the country. This review, in my opinion, should include an examination of program models, legal considerations, funding sources, because sometimes there are a lot of grants opportunities at the state and federal level, staffing needs, and certainly partnership opportunities with the private sector. Additionally, I would like to request the city manager and HR, along with the HR director, to connect with some particular community leaders in this area and organizations to gather insight and potential, as I mentioned, partnership opportunities within our city. I think their experience with some of the community leaders will certainly help in understanding best practices and identifying how such program could be adapted for our community. So I will kindly request that any findings and recommendations maybe can be discussed during our next council meeting in January. But I do believe we have a great opportunity since we have been very proactive, especially in the last year, when it comes to our special needs families within our city. And remember something that actually came out this year, right now, when we talk about autism spectrum. Right now, there's out of 5, 1 is considered to be under the spectrum. So the number keeps increasing, and there is a need out there. There is a need because we have to remember that a lot of these kids, adults, most of them, they don't even finish high school. So they don't have a high school diploma. So it's hard for these families, especially once they turn 21, because they still can stay in high school until they turn 21. But after 21 years old, there is a limbo. So I think that we do have a responsibility as a local government to try to help these families, especially when it comes to at least services or guidance. So that's why I consider that this should be part of our initiative when it comes to special needs families in our community, and hopefully serve as a model for other municipalities to help these particular families. So I leave that to our great city manager.
Thank you, Councilman. Councilman, yes, absolutely. We will look into the initiative. I think it's wonderful. The HR director and I and the attorney will definitely meet and do that. The only thing I would ask is that you give us at least till February, because I think,
That works.
our deadlines for staff and everything else are short.
That is true.
So, and we do want to do some of the research that you suggest and being able to look at other things, and that may take us a bit longer. So if you could give us till February to come back with some,
Absolutely.
okay,
I appreciate it.
great.
Thank you.
Thank you.
If you
All right, we
any
need a
comments, any
motion?
questions?
No?
Motion?
Motion to approve by Councilman Pinedo, second
Second.
by Vice Mayor Cabral. Madam Clerk, please call the roll.
Motion to approve made by Councilman Pinedo, seconded by Vice Mayor Cabral. Councilman Pinedo?
Yes.
Vice Mayor Cabral?
Yes.
Councilman Reynoso?
Yes.
Mayor Fraga?
Yes,
Motion
sorry, I heard
You're so
Mayor.
excited.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, next item.
Item 9D, discussion, advisory boards, committees, and commission members' nominations. Attaches
All right.
a nomination.
I need a motion to approve.
Motion.
Motion to approve by Councilman Pinedo,
Second.
second by Vice Mayor Cabral.
I'm not even.
All in
mad.
favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Well, you don't need a motion for that one.
Fine.
All right.
Mayor's report.
Okay, so not much to report this month, other than I just wanted to thank our incredible Parks Department, Public Affairs, and everyone involved, Public Works, for the events that we had during the holidays. Very successful. I think every year we continue to see more and more people coming to these events. I think we've grown out the space for the tree lighting ceremony. Spoke to Michael about that, and hopefully next year we're gonna be able to expand a little bit more and have more activities. The park event this weekend, the holiday celebration at the park this weekend was incredible, very well organized. A lot of people came up and just celebrated how wonderfully we've executed some of these events and improved. So thank you to everybody who's been a part of that, the administration and Parks Department, everybody involved. It was really quite incredible. IT, I know there's just so many people that work behind the scenes to make this happen. So I just wanted to congratulate you all for a spectacular job. Wishing everybody a very Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, a Happy New Year for everybody, and just very grateful for all the success we've had this year. I think January we'll be able to mention quite a couple things that have happened this year that was in the first year of the manager year. So we're very excited about what's happening in Doral. And of course, we have a very special birthday. Well, first I want to mention today is Richie's birthday. Richie Guzman, our Sergeant at Arms. Thank you, Richie. Happy birthday. We love you. And a very special birthday we had that we're going to sing happy birthday to is our Deputy City Manager, Frank Rios, on December 6th. So happy birthday, Frank. Love you. We're going to sing happy birthday to Frank real quick. Ready? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Frank. Happy birthday to you. You can blow on it. I love how you do this and then you blew really, really hard. You can have the whole cake. All right. That's all for my mayor's comments. Thank you all, guys. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays.
City Manager's report?
Yes, thank you so much. Mayor and Council, I'm pleased to share some good news from our building department. At the South Florida Building Officials Association Annual Holiday Awards Luncheon on December 2nd, our electrical inspector, Felix Posa, was named Inspector of the Year. So if we can have the building official, Linda Blanco, and Felix Posada come up so we can. So the association promotes education, strong code standards, and safe building practices, and Felix embodies the mission every day. His code knowledge, consistency, and outstanding customer service make him an exceptional representative for the city of Doral. So we congratulate Felix on this well-deserved honor, and we thank him for his continued commitment to our community. So thank you so much. Linda, I don't know if you have something to say, or Felix.
Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. Deputy City Manager, Mayor and Council. Felix has been an outstanding employee for the city of Doral going on 4 years. He has over 45 years of experience in construction, electrical inspections, and he is a true dedicated professional, loyal employee, and has done an outstanding job. Thank you, Felix. Congratulations.
So
You're not gonna say
maybe we
anything?
can do a picture.
Words for us?
No, well, thank you, everybody, and I'm very happy to receive all these awards, and it's also, every one of you and every employee here has been, this place has been a home to me, okay? And I thank everybody for it.
Thank you, Felix. If you'll just wait for us to wrap up so we can take a picture.
Take a picture
Yeah,
right up.
we have
after
2
we
more
wrap.
items and then we're gonna take a picture. Is that okay?
Okay. Okay.
Thank you, Felix.
So
Felicidades.
I do want to wish all of the employees and all our residents a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Lots of health and blessings for the year to come. And now we would like to celebrate another birthday that takes place this month. Our mayor's birthday is December 22nd, and we want to celebrate our mayor as well. So I think we're going to sing happy birthday to our mayor.
Thank you. I get my own cake. It's a different cake. Open it up. Thank you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, dear mayor. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you. Oh, thank you. Last year in my 30s. All right. Is that all for the manager's report?
That's all for the manager's report.
Thank you, manager. Next,
City Attorney's report.
city attorney.
I echo the manager's, thank you, Madam Mayor and Council. I echo the manager's sentiments, wishing everyone a very happy holiday, and want to thank this council for a fantastic year. Thank you for allowing me to serve you and the residents of Doral. It's been a pleasure and really an honor. Thank you.
Thank you, Lorenzo. Madam City Clerk.
The report is attached in the backup, but I do want to wish you a happy birthday and Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year to everybody.
Thank you very much. I'd like to just real quick mention before we recess for our afternoon agenda, the police department also won this year the Pig Roast Challenge, the overall champions. So congratulations to you all, and thank you to our incredible sponsor. Yes, I forgot about the Pig Roast Challenge. Congratulations to you guys. You really showed out that it takes a village. and to our sponsor, John Bell, for all the support. It was a great event to be a part of and supporting the law enforcement of our community. So thank you. And then I wanted to just open up if there was for a moment of personal privilege to any of my colleagues that want to wish a Merry Christmas or want to have some comments for the holiday season.
I'll go first. Thank you, Mayor. Well, it's been exactly 1 year since I've been elected into this seat. And instead of having a super long speech, I'm just going to say one word that really describes this year for me and my family. It's just gratitude. Gratitude to be able to serve, gratitude to be able to expand my network of family, starting with my seniors and my special needs, the staff that I've been able to work with, really learning the needs of a community and being able to be at the forefront of the things that are necessary for a city to run as efficiently and effectively as we do. I mean, we're such a privileged city, and I say it every time I can, it really is a city of excellence. The quality of work, the people that work here, the residents that are here, the residents that we serve are really amazing. So each and every one of us are so blessed to be in the position to be here in the moment in time that we are together. It's truly just a privilege and a blessing. So thank you all for allowing me to serve. Thank you all for allowing me to represent you. And thank you for your friendship and the learning experience you have been able to grant me this past year. And I can't wait to see what the next 3 years look like. So thank you, each and every one of you, for allowing me to be here. Thank you.
Councilwoman. Anybody else? Anyone else?
Just wanted to take the opportunity to thank everyone for all these years as well, and wishing you the best for this coming year. Many blessings to your family and to the residents for the support that they have always given me, and hopefully for many more years to keep serving my community. Many blessings to all of you.
Thank you, Councilwoman. And Councilman Pinedo?
Thank you, Mayor. I also want to thank all the staff, the administration. It has been, I would say, is going to be considered one of the best years for the city of Doral. So congratulations, because it's thanks to you guys. I mean, we're here. We're just a picture, but it's thanks to the staff. It's thanks to our amazing police department, which, by the way, every time that we talk about our police department, this year has been a great year for you guys. So congratulations. I'm proud to say everywhere that I go that we have the lowest crime rates in Miami-Dade County. So it's thanks to you. I'm always proud to say that we are the lowest millage rate in Miami-Dade County. It's thanks to this amazing administration. And I'm also proud every time that I go out there and speak about 2026, because if 2025 was a great year for the city of Doral, I'm very confident that 2026 is going to be even better. And that is thanks to the leadership that we have. It's thanks to the budget that we just approved, the three of us, because believe it or not, that budget not only increased services to our community without increasing taxes, by the way, but also provide what residents are really, really looking for. So I want to thank you because, again, we're here. We're going to always support you. We're always going to support our city manager and the administration and all the departments. But at the end of the day, Doral, it is what it is, thanks to the amazing staff that we have. So happy holidays, Merry Christmas, many blessings to you and your family. And again, 2026 is going to be even better. Thank you.
All right. Awesome. Yes. All right, I need a motion to recess.
Motion.
Motion to recess by Councilwoman Reynoso. Second by Councilman Pinedo. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All right, we'll see you back for our protocol and then at 6 o'clock meeting. God bless you guys.